Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Or take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Get your lust from the rich man's gold. All that you need now is in your soul. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand.
Me to hold on to. We can go to town, but baby, if you'd rather, I'll take a ride on my big green tractor.
I can't get in there because my face is
but not without the foreplay. Okay, cool. But not without the first day. Okay, cool. But not before I have to wonder if you let me in. If I walk into your doorway.
My name's Tyrone. They call me Tyrone.
Go. Do it.
Oh, well, we got this plastic screen. Someone just needs to, like, put his backpack.
I don't like you. I don't know you, but welcome to America.
Got to cultivate the music that be captivating me.
Do it again.
I just want to turn. Thank you.
You're focused, ain't you?
Yeah. It feels like it. That part's staying, bro. Oh my god.
Hey, look at my pimple. Anyway.
A lot, my nigga.
Ow. Hey.
嗯。
I
We almost burnt the house down.
Yeah.
And it smells like plastic in my house.
Oof.
You better hurry up, it's almost done. Don't be videoing me.
Myself to play drums when he was 6. An electric set.
Hey, son.
Landon.
Landon Michael. Landon Michael. What's up? Proud of you, boy.
Landon Michael Wilson.
That's my boy! Yeah!
Okay, so I had just got done with senior pictures, which is the I'd wrote like a little note type of thing that I wanted to put at the end for Landon, if I can find it. Oh, it was right there. Because in this video I got really emotional because Landon has been with me every single step of the way. Anyways, I'll get into the note because it basically explains that. Okay, I said, as I sit here and watch this video, I realize that I'll never be able to see you in school again. I'll never be able to video you being stupid at school or be able to tell you about how crazy and bad my day was at Cherokee, because I always had some tea to tell Landon, and Landon would always sit there and listen to me rant or tell him about my day, blah blah blah. He was really, he'd make jokes and all that. I'll never have you to fall back on. You always made my day better at school. You've always been my rock and one of the best supporters in my life. You have been with me every step of the way. You're my best friend and I'm so proud of you. You have always struggled really bad in school, which I don't mean to out you on that because I don't want to do that, but you always wanted to quit school. You never felt like that you actually belonged in school. Friends was kind of hard to come by. Everybody knows that. We've explained that in the last video. Regardless of how bad you didn't have friends, you still stayed true to yourself. You still continued to be your own person. You still didn't care what anybody thought about you, and that is super important to keep with you throughout your whole entire life, because you know, people will sit there and knock you down constantly, talk bad about you, talk about how you're so different and all this other stuff, and that is what makes you you. And that is one thing that I never want you to lose, no matter who tries to change it, who says that you do need to change it. You need to stay the way that you are, because that way, the way you are is who I know and who I love so much, because you can be goofy, you can be serious, you can be funny, you can be everything in the world with just the way you are right now. And I find that very, very important, because you're just you. You never care about what anyone thinks about you, and you've always been your own person, and I never want you to lose that, which I just explained. You have the kindest heart, and no matter how many people take advantage of it, you never need to change. There will be people in the world that will constantly take advantage of how you are, and it'll get very sickening. And you know that now. There's people still to this day that do that. You know exactly how it is. You know how people treat you, and still continue to stay that way. Because you don't need to change just because there's some bad people out there. There's people out there that will forever appreciate someone like that, that really needs somebody exactly like you. So don't ever change that, you know. Keep your good heart in such a cruel world, because that's really how you're gonna make it through. Don't think, okay, well, they're taking advantage of it, so I'm gonna try to take advantage of them just because they did me dirty. Just take the high road, which is really hard in life to do, because I'm still trying to teach myself that. You're still trying to teach yourself that. But just take the high road. Follow the heart that you have. Just because everybody else in your life has a bad heart doesn't mean that you need to do that too. I know you'll do big things in life, and I know you'll always be there for me. I'm going to miss you during school and making jokes as we pass in the hallway. So glad you ended up being my brother. I love you. Thank you for everything you have done. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even have made it through my life. Me and you have been through so much together. And it's almost like if I didn't have you, I wouldn't be here today. I would not be making this video. I would not be telling you or seeing you walk across the stage like you did in graduation, or being with you, or helping you through the same thing that you've helped me through. You have been the best person in my life. You have helped me with every single problem that I've had. You've been there for me. You've calmed me down when I needed to be calmed down, when I was going through stuff. You know, you would always tell me everything would be okay, and I didn't have that from anyone else. So for somebody to step up and do that means a lot to me. And you did that a lot for me in school. When everybody else was being completely mean to me and shutting me out and everything else, you were right there behind me and making me feel better. You know, staying there with me, sitting with me at lunch when nobody else would. You know, you would walk with me to classes, you'd talk to me, you'd make sure that I was not left out. And for that, I am forever grateful, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have anybody to sit with at lunch. If it wasn't for you, I'd be walking in the hallways by myself. If it wasn't for you, my days in school would have been completely torture, and along with the rest of my life. Don't ever change. Stay exactly the same way you are. Your goofy, crazy, serious, mad, whatever self. Stay that way, because at the end of the day, you're one of the good people. You know, there's not a lot of good people out there. Not anymore. And it's very rare to have somebody with a good heart that cares, that's still funny, still serious, still everything else in this world. And I don't want you to ever change that, no matter what obstacles you go through, no matter who's your friend, no matter who's your girlfriend, no matter who's whatever. Don't ever change, because this world don't need any more bad people. We have enough. But I am so proud of you for walking across the stage, which I don't even think you wanted to do, and getting your diploma and making it through high school. I've just got one more year, so you better be waiting for me to walk across that stage, and you better video me like I did with you, and you better sit down and make me a video, because I'm counting on it. But I'm really proud of you. You better do good things. You know, you only got one life. You know, live it how you want to live it. Do what you want to do. make a living, make a family, whatever. You know, live where you want to live, work where you want to work. Live your life, you know? And I love you and thank you for everything that you have done for me. And I'm gonna miss you during this year of school, but at least I only have 1 year, so I will be able to make it. But thank you for everything, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I made it through without crying. I didn't want to mess my makeup up. But anyways, really take what I said into consideration, because it's truthful. It's 100% exactly what I mean and all that. Thanks for being my brother. Not a whole lot of people can put up with me, so shout out to you, Landon. Anyways, you'll see this video today because I'm gonna upload it. Love you. Bye.